She thought it was love, but it wasn't. It was a prison, one built with sweet words, false promises, and invisible chains. For 16 years, she lived inside a marriage that looked perfect from the outside, but was slowly killing her from the inside. Her name was Claire, and this is her story. Claire married young just after high school. While her friends were choosing colleges and chasing dreams, she was walking down the aisle. She thought she was lucky. After all, he seemed so charming, so protective, so sure about her. He said she was the one, that she'd never have to worry about a thing again. At first, it felt like safety. But it wasn't safety. It was control. From the beginning, he dictated everything. What she wore, who she spoke to, where she went, even what she ate. He cloaked his control in phrases like, "I just want what's best for you," and "You're too young to understand." And because Claire had never been in another relationship, she believed him. She thought this was normal, that marriage meant obedience, that love meant surrender, that criticism meant care. But slowly, very slowly, the real cost began to show. Her friends started disappearing, not because they left her, but because he pushed them away. "She's changed," they whispered. "She's not herself anymore." Every opinion she had was dismissed. Every dream was crushed. Every time she smiled too much, he accused her of being too friendly. Every time she was quiet, he accused her of sulking. Claire learned that no matter what she did, it was always wrong. She had 4 children, and for them, she tried to hold on. She convinced herself that her suffering was worth their stability. She told herself, if I just work harder, if I just love him more, maybe he'll change, maybe he'll see me. But narcissistic abuse doesn't soften, it only hardens. The criticism turned into mockery, the mockery turned into lies, and the lies became weapons. He told neighbors she was unstable, he told relatives she was unfaithful, he told his friends she was trying to poison him. Imagine that after years of giving him her entire life, her entire youth, her entire being, he spread the rumor that she wanted to kill him, and she couldn't defend herself, because every time she tried to speak, no one believed her. He had already painted her as the crazy wife, the unstable mother, the woman who couldn't be trusted. Claire was drowning in a sea of lies, and the cruelest part? Her children, her reason for staying, were watching all of this unfold. Some days she caught her own reflection in the mirror and barely recognized herself. The once bright-eyed girl who believed in love had been replaced by a woman with hollow eyes, shoulders hunched from years of carrying invisible weights. She wasn't living, she was surviving, and survival came at a cost. Her health began to fail. Anxiety kept her awake at night. She felt her body growing weaker, her spirit dimming. She described it later as dying while still alive. 16 years of silence, manipulation, and control. But then, something shifted. One morning, Claire watched her eldest daughter, barely a teenager, stand in the kitchen. She saw how the girl flinched when her father raised his voice. And in that moment, Claire saw herself. Her daughter was becoming her, and the realization hit her like a thunderclap. If she stayed, she wouldn't just lose herself, she'd lose her children too. And that, she could not allow. That night she lay awake, heart pounding, as she made the hardest decision of her life, to leave. It wasn't simple. Narcissists don't let their victims walk away easily. When she told him she was leaving, he laughed.
You? Leave me? You're nothing without me. Nobody will believe your story. Nobody will help you. You'll come crawling back.
But this time, something in her shifted. For the first time in 16 years, she didn't argue. She didn't defend herself. She didn't cry. She just packed. And with her 4 children at her side, she walked out of the house that had been her prison for half her life. She didn't look back. But leaving wasn't the end. Because when a narcissist loses control, they don't just let go. He spread more lies. He told the courts she was unstable. He told her family she was brainwashing the children. He even tried to turn the children against her, whispering poison into their ears. There were nights she lay awake, wondering if she had made a mistake. But then she'd hear her children laughing freely. She'd see them sleeping peacefully without fear of the next explosion. She'd watch them slowly becoming kids again. And she knew. She hadn't just saved herself, she had saved them. It wasn't easy. Survival never is. But Claire learned something in her journey. Narcissists thrive in silence. They grow stronger in the shadows. But once you find your voice, once you step into the light, everything changes. Claire is still healing. Healing is not linear. Some days are hard. Some days she questions everything. But now, she is free. Free to choose what she eats. Free to decide who she sees. Free to raise her children in peace. Free to reclaim the girl she lost at 17. And when people ask her what gave her the courage to finally walk away, she answers simply,
I realized that staying was killing me, but leaving gave me life.
Her story is not just about survival. It's about rebirth. It's about breaking chains so her children would never inherit them. It's about finally learning that love should never feel like fear. But Claire's story isn't just her own. It's the story of millions of women and men trapped in relationships that look normal on the outside, but are prisons on the inside. The question is, how many more are still silent? How many are still convincing themselves that control is love? And if you're listening to this right now and you feel the weight of Claire's words, maybe the real story isn't just hers. Maybe it's yours. If you need help, you are not alone. The question remains, who will speak next? If this story resonates, reach out to local support services, share to raise awareness, and know that leaving can be the first step to life.